The text for today comes from Hosea chapter 10, verse 2. Their heart is divided, now they shall be found faulty. These words describe a spiritual condition that is more common than. We often realize a divided heart. A divided heart is a heart that tries to belong to two masters. Part of it turns toward God, but another part still clings to the world. One desire longs for righteousness, while another secretly loves sin. And the tragedy of a divided heart is that it destroys the soul from within. This is not a small spiritual weakness. It is a deep disease of the heart. If the hand is sick, a man may still live. If the foot is injured, he may still walk. But when the heart itself is diseased, the entire life is affected. The heart is the center of the person. From it flow our thoughts, our motives, our desires, and our actions. So when the heart becomes divided, the whole life becomes unstable. A man with a divided heart may appear religious on the outside. He may attend church, he may speak about faith, he may even perform good works. But inwardly, another master still rules. Satan does not mind if a person appears moral as long as he controls the heart. A man may have honest hands, respectable behavior, and a good reputation. But if the heart does not belong entirely to God, everything else is only appearance. Outward goodness cannot replace inward devotion. One of the most dangerous aspects of a divided heart is that it often deceives the person who has it. The human heart is very skilled at flattering itself. A person may say, "Yes, I have some faults, but I also do many good things." Another may say, "I am not perfect, but I attend church regularly." Someone else may say, "I may love the world a little, but I still believe in God." And so the heart convinces itself that everything is fine. But God does not judge by appearances. He looks at the heart. The divided heart tries to serve both God and the world. But Jesus gave a clear warning. No one can serve two masters. Eventually, one will be loved and the other will be rejected. This divided condition reveals itself through several signs. One sign is formality in religion. When a person has a divided heart, religion often becomes only an outward form. They defend traditions, doctrines, or rituals passionately, but the life of God is missing from within. They possess the shell of religion, but not its power. Another sign is inconsistency. On one day they appear deeply devoted. On another day they live differently from the world. On Sunday they speak like saints. But in private life their behavior tells a different story. Such inconsistency reveals the deeper problem. The heart has never fully chosen its master. A divided heart also leads to instability. Today, a person may feel passionate about spiritual things. Tomorrow, their attention is captured by something completely different. One week, religion excites them. Another week, politics consumes them. Another week, entertainment fills their mind. Their direction constantly changes because their heart is not firmly rooted. And there is another symptom that is especially common: treating spiritual things lightly. When sacred things become casual, when the words of Scripture are used carelessly, when worship becomes routine and empty, it may reveal a heart that is not truly devoted to God. A divided heart produces miserable results. First, it destroys a person's peace. The soul was never created to rest in two places, just as a bird cannot rest on two branches. At once, the soul cannot find peace while trying to belong to both God and the world. The divided heart is always restless. There is always tension, always unease, always the quiet awareness that something is wrong. Second, A divided heart makes a person spiritually useless. True service for God comes from wholehearted devotion. But when a person is divided within, they cannot fully serve. Their influence becomes weak. Their witness becomes unclear. And their life loses spiritual power. But the most serious consequence is this: God sees the heart exactly as it is. No appearance can hide it. No outward religion can disguise it. And one day, every heart will be revealed. On that day, it will not matter how religious a person appeared. It will only matter whether the heart truly belonged to God. Yet there is also hope. There is a difference between a divided heart and a broken heart. A divided heart loves two masters, but a broken heart comes humbly before God and says that, Lord, I cannot save myself. A broken heart desires to be changed. A broken heart longs for mercy. And Scripture tells us that God never despises a broken and contrite heart. If someone recognizes that their heart has been divided, the answer is not despair. The answer is surrender. To come honestly before God and pray, Lord, give me a new heart. Remove the divided loyalties within me. Teach me to love you fully. And the good news of the gospel is this: Jesus Christ came not only to forgive sins, but to transform hearts. Through him, a divided heart can become whole. Through him, a restless soul can find peace. Through him, a life that was once divided can become devoted entirely to God. So let each of us ask ourselves honestly today, is my heart divided, or does it truly belong to the Lord? Because the greatest blessing in life is a heart that is no longer divided, but completely devoted to God.